It's Katie Lee, and this is Katie Lee on Z103, the podcast, a replay of today's full show. Z103, it's Katie Lee. You know, as Christmas comes closer, I realize that I really need to get my Christmas shopping done, especially for Nix. I keep trying to tell myself, I'm just like, she's just a dog. She's not going to understand what the day is, but I definitely think I'm going to go, and I'm going to get her something a little special for Christmas, you know, some little Christmas treats and everything. And I think we're going to attempt to take some cute little Christmas pictures of her. I saw this on TikTok the other day, and they have an archway in their house, which I have one in my house too. They take wrapping paper, they tape it to one side to the other side, and so this way you can get your dog to come through. They're going to stick their head through a hole in the wrapping paper, and then you're going to create cute little Christmas pictures of them. I don't know how well this is going to work. Hopefully, I'm going to choose a moment when Nix is very tired but treat-driven still, because she has those moments. So I was going to try it last night. I didn't do it. I think I'm going to try it tonight maybe, or tomorrow night. I don't know. We'll see. But I'm going to attempt to get some cute little Christmas pictures of this girl because she is so photogenic. She's got to have cute Christmas pictures. I tried to get a picture of her by the Christmas tree. That didn't work out very well. Mostly because you couldn't see her. Because you got to turn off the lights to be able to see the Christmas tree. She's an all-black dog. You can't really see her. So we're going to try something else to get some cute little Christmas pictures. Do we think she'll let me put a Santa hat on her? We're going to find out. Pete Davidson is angry that everybody sees him as the loser that just dates people. And he's like, I don't want to be that person. Sorry, dude, but you kind of are. Moana 2 held on to the top spot at the box office. And then Kraven the Hunter absolutely bombed. There might be a Barbie sequel in the early stages of development. Okay. Quentin Tarantino angered Yellowstone fans by calling the show a soap opera. Listen, I do love Yellowstone, but I can't be angry at that. The deal to air new episodes of Sesame Street on HBO and Max is not being renewed, meaning that if nobody else picks it up, this could be the end of Sesame Street. That is absolutely bonkers. How could they do that? So 32-year-old unreleased Prince song called Baby Doll has been leaked, and it's been written by Kylie Minogue. Taylor Swift's Tortured Poets Department has now spent 17 weeks at number 1. There's a lot of other different stuff today, but you know what? That's our 2 o'clock tea here on Z103. I find this study really funny that they had to legit do a complete study on this. The loudest states in America. So they found that New Jersey is the loudest state in America based on things like travel or traffic noise and construction. And then they said Alaska is the quietest. Let's get this figured out. New Jersey, itty bitty little place. Okay. Alaska, giant, biggest state. Okay. Huge. And then all the other states that they say are the quietest are all of the ones that are literally here in the Northwest. You got Montana, Wyoming, you got South Dakota, you got places that not many people live. And then your loudest ones are all of your big city states. There's a trend here. What's going on? Come on. Let's put 2 and 2 together. We didn't need a full-on study for this. It's Katie Lee here on Z103. I don't know about you, but I am very sad that we all of a sudden got a little bit of snow. A little bit. I had to shovel the walkway, so it was enough to make me a little annoyed, but that's okay. It was bound to happen anyways. But if you're like me and you're very clumsy and walking on the ice is just one step away from breaking your ribs once again, they say that walking on the ice is to walk like a penguin, okay? That's how you're going to do it, so you don't, fall and break something. So tips, keep your knees relaxed, point your feet slightly outward, and take small shuffling steps. And then let everybody video you so they can laugh at you as you walk like a penguin, because I think it's really funny. Make sure you have your hands down to your sides and your palms pushed out as well, because that's just going to it's going to fix the whole thing. If you're going to be walking like one, you might as well just do the whole thing. Z103, it's Katie Lee. I'm going to be completely honest. I'm really bummed that TikTok is going to be shutting down. Kind of, not really. From what I can hear from everybody on TikTok, it's just the fact that you won't be able to download it on your phone anymore from App Store. So if you have it on your phone already, you don't delete it and don't let it update. I don't know how to do that. Then you can go and turn off the automatic updates in your App Store or whatever, or under all your apps. But at the same time, if there's one thing I know is going to happen, TikTok is going to come back into something else because we had Vine once upon a time and then TikTok was made. And so we're getting rid of TikTok. Something else is going to be recreated. So I'm not like completely, absolutely devastated. I am sad because I'm going to lose all of my favorite cooking videos that I've saved. And I don't have enough memory on my phone to save every single one of them. There's a lot, by the way. There's a lot. So if anybody knows of like apps that have good recipes from people on TikTok, I would love to know. 208-524-1033. But yeah, just a reminder. Make sure you download all the things that you have saved on your TikTok to your phone so you don't lose them forever and ever. Yeah, it's a sad day. What am I going to do now in my free time? I'm going to actually have to be productive? I think not. This dollar amount just absolutely blows my mind. Travis Kelce reportedly spent $175,000 on Taylor Swift for her 35th birthday, and that includes 35 luxury flower arrangements. We have a $60,000 Rolex, which is she gonna wear a Rolex? And then also bling from Tiffany, Elsa Peretti, and a lot of other different types of jewelry, which get her something cool besides jewelry, man. Come on. The holidays are complicated moments for single people, okay? It's hard for us. But you know what? Let's talk about why being single is an absolute power move, okay? Think about it. You don't have to share the remote with anybody. You can choose what you're going to watch right after work. And you can have as many pillows as you want on the bed and not have to worry about why do you need so many different pillows when you only use a couple of them. Swear every single man is the same with that whole conversation. Anyways, you also, I literally just had to go through this today. You don't have to care about anybody's fantasy football team whatsoever. You do not have to be like, oh yeah, really, that's so cool. Being single is amazing. Well, okay, not always amazing, but you know, it's waiting for the right person in your moment, but it's also living your best life. So this is your moment to order fries for all yourself, roll solo, embrace it. You're not alone, by the way. There's a lot of other singles out there. Just remember, the best relationship you're ever going to have is the one with yourself. And before you can ever get into a relationship, you got to learn to love yourself before you learn to love somebody else, okay? Love you first, love them second. That's how it's going to happen. Tomorrow's going to be an interesting night for me because my mom's going to teach me how to make homemade bread. I've never made homemade bread, but I've always wanted to because, you know, homemade bread is amazing. So I'm going to come back probably Wednesday with a story of how it's going to go because, like I said, it's tomorrow night and I have to, like, mentally prepare myself for this. Z103, it's Katie Lee. You know, I've not been a fan of Subway for a really long time, and this did not get me back because they're trying out foot-long nachos. Doritos foot-long nachos for a limited time. So literally, it is just a nachos bucket that you get at like baseball or basketball games, and then they made that a foot long. And then they're just putting Doritos and then probably whatever they have on their sandwich bar in there. It's not that creative, and it's probably going to cost you like $20 for that. I miss the days when I could actually afford their $5 footlongs, which are not $5 anymore. Make them $5 again. Another one is Burger King is making the holiday season extra tasty. They're giving away some free food. So as long as you're part of the Royal Perks, okay? Let's see. So let's see. You get free delivery on orders over $5. Let's see. You got free cheesy tots with $1 purchase, and then you get some discounted mozzarella sticks, yada, yada, yada. Like I said, you got to sign up for the Royal Perks. I'm so tired of Royal Perks and amps and all of that. Why can't everything just be simple again? $5 footlongs, bring them back. All right, my friends, let's talk real quick because this applies to Idaho too. So over in Wyoming, somebody got a little too into the Christmas spirit, and there was a driver that's pulled over after decking out their Mustang in full-on holiday lights, like Rudolph-level glowing lights. So police had to pull him over, remind him that decorating your car, it might be festive, but it is also illegal. And it turns out that you're flashing red and blue lights on a vehicle that is definitely, you know, reserved for Santa's backup, aka the cops. So let's remember, this does apply to Idaho as well. Keep the lights on your house, not your ride, unless, you know, you want a holiday ticket from the cops. Just a little reminder for you. Z103, it's Katie Lee, and I'm out of here for the day, my friends. Hope you have a fabulous rest of your evening. Y'all stay safe, stay legit, be awesome, and I'll see you back here tomorrow. Bye. Thanks for listening to Katie Lee on Z103, the podcast. If you enjoyed the show, please share, subscribe, and rate the podcast. Katie Lee on Z103 is hosted by Katie Lee and is a production of Riverbend Media Group. For more information or to contact the show, visit riverbendmediagroup.com.